Hello, I'm Dr. A. In the last few episodes, I gave you an overview of what biohacking is and what we should do. But moving forward, I want to be more specific. I want to be more personal. There is not a blueprint, one size fits all, but it has to be personalized. But I did personalization for myself. I give you the framework and you can do the same. So from this episode moving forward, I try to give you the framework and you just fit it to yourself. Remember one simple thing, that is one size fits all. Blueprint does not work, but framework does. Here's some pillars that you can work on and you can build on. First of all, know your body, know your data. You can do tests, genetics, labs. We talk about it more in the future. Second, move your body in the way that you love. You have to love working out, otherwise you won't continue. Third is improve what you can measure. Numbers, data, tests, they can all give you some information and you can build on it. Another thing is use the medication and supplement strategically, not blindly. Another one is optimize your environment. Sleep, light, food, mindset, they all help. And the last one, iterate constantly and try to repeat. Be constant in your whatever you do, workout, diet, and everything. I'm going to talk about step one first, know your body. Start with understanding your baseline. If possible, see a longevity trained physician or talk to your own doctor and get the proper workout. Here are some key tools that I recommend, and you can talk to your doctor about it. First is genetic testing. These days, genetic is a powerful tool in modern medicine. It can give you a lot of information. There's something is called about methylation test that you can do once in your lifetime, and it gives you a lot of information about what you can take and what you can't take. With genetic testing, it can tell you what kind of a workout is better for you, how well you detoxify. Are you susceptible to diabetes or not? Are you susceptible to Alzheimer or not? What time of a day you can work out? A lot of information you can get from genetic testing, so I do recommend doing that. Another thing that you can discuss with your doctor, do the CT angio, know your coronaries, get your calcium score. That can help. If you used to be a smoker, do a low dose CT of the chest. That will help. Do all the preventive and screening tests like colonoscopy, mammography for ladies, get your PSA. All these give information about your body. Another thing that is controversial is whole body MRI. I'm an advocate of it. It's not cost effective. If you have the money, you want to invest, it's not a bad idea to get, because what matters in cancer treatment is early diagnosis. Let's get back to continuous glucose monitor. If you think it's too invasive for you and you don't like have something in your arm all day, you can just track your meal. Use one of those apps that can track your meal, and or even if you don't want to use the app, just write it down. That mindfulness helps to track your intake, build on it and see what are the things that you can change. And for now, take your medication regularly, but I'm sure and I promise you, when you start losing weight, you can come off your medication one by one, especially your blood pressure medication. Don't make any changes on yourself unless you consult with a doctor. Step two of the framework is find joy in movement. If exercise feels like punishment, you're going to quit sooner or later. You need to find love in exercise. Discipline helps, but you have to find some interest in it. As I said before, exercise is medication, and you have to find a way to love it. For instance, you can listen to music, listen to podcasts. For me, when I swim, I meditate basically. I talk to my higher power and I enjoy it. So for me, that's an enjoyable thing to do. You can watch a movie, do a workout with a friend, join a class. All these can help to find joy in exercise and love doing the exercise. That motivates you to do it more often, and do it regularly. Step 3, look at the bigger picture. We are living longer these days, despite all the negativity about the pharmaceutical and everything. But in the last 50 years, pharmaceutical has improved a lot. A lot of things that used to be death sentence when I started medicine, now basically they're treatable or even curable. Like Hep C, it was death sentence when I started medicine. Now it's technically curable. HIV, a lot of cancers, they all are treatable due to improvement in pharmaceuticals. Our lifespan has increased since 50 years ago. It used to be like 62 for men. Now it's 72. Even in developed countries like United States, the lifespan increased from 72 to 82. Women still live longer than men, but with the improvement in medicine and pharmaceuticals, we have improved the lifespan, but not necessarily the health span. What that means is the years at the end are spent with chronic illness, are spent in nursing homes, but now we have the tools to improve it. We have the tools to make it better so we live not even longer, but also healthier. Genetics has improved a lot. There were breakthroughs like CRISPR, if you know what it is like a scissor for genetics. That means they cut a specific gene and they can replace it with a good gene. Yamanaka factor, that can be basically starts the fountain of youth. What it does, as I understand, is turns the cells to like the embryonic cells. So basically it can turn back time on the specific cell. So these are all breakthroughs, and what I can say is from this point on, the improvement is just faster because the access to information is faster. So what we are trying to do with biohacking and everything to keep up with all these improvements and try to use it in our own benefit. First of all, for genetic tests, we're going to put a link in our description. You can use that link. It gives you 10% off on your genetic testing. But I highly recommend that you do the genetic testing and basically get the information and use these to your benefit. Before I go further, I want to add one step, and it's about mental health. As you get older, I think taking care of mental health is very important. The things that make your mental health improve is being with your loved one, being with your friends, people you enjoy spending time to, and also giving away to people in need. There are a lot of institutions that they take very little for administration, and most of the money goes to the people in need. So choose your favorite institution and try to donate. I think donating your time, money, gives you a lot of fulfillment, which helps your mental health. So in upcoming episodes, I will walk you through and talk about what supplements work for me, how to use and how I used DHA, omega index, nitric oxide boosters, peptides, why there are peptides like AOD 9604 that can help you not only lose weight, but it can help support your cartilage formation, and talk about each peptide specifically. I will also talk about my exact exercise routine, my diet, the way it's working for me, and how I use methylation tests and genetic testing on my own. What would I do different if I started today? Having said that, if you like what you hear, it would help me a lot to promote the channel by subscribing. So please subscribe, and we can continue this journey together, one hack at a time.